A 27-year-old mother of two in Utah was forced to leave her state over medical marijuana. So Raw Story reports on this. Enadina Stanger narrowly avoided jail time over her use of marijuana to alleviate the pain caused by her rare disease. She pleaded guilty earlier this month to a drug possession charge, a reduction from her original charge of felony child endangerment. She was sentenced instead to 6 months probation and mandatory parenting classes. Stanger, along with her husband Michael and their children, subsequently moved to Colorado, where use of the drug is legal. She suffers from a condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which generates spasms in her joints and uses a wheelchair. So what happened is her collarbones had separated because of her disease. Now, I actually have had the experience of having a broken collarbone when I was younger. It was just a hairline fracture, but it was so incredibly painful. I couldn't move. If you move a little bit, you feel incredibly sharp pain. So her collarbones separated because of her disease. I'm not even sure I know exactly what that means. What does it pop out? Either way, it sounds horrific, okay? So she was in excruciating pain. So she smoked marijuana because that's the only thing that works for her in dealing with her pain, as she stated before. And her daughter was in the car with her because, quote, she didn't want her mom to be hurt by herself. So someone saw that and they thought, oh my God, this is so wrong. They called the cops, and then you know the rest. So basically because somebody was being nosy, now, you know, she has legal issues and she had to move. She had to move to a place where she could get weed and not feel like a criminal for it. Now, understand something. So, am I looking at a situation where somebody's smoking weed and a kid is in the car? Am I looking at that as like, rock on, it's great? No, I mean, look, at the very least, and I don't know if she did or didn't, roll down a window, don't point it in her face, because the kid knows that, you know, hey, mommy, this is her medicine, whatever. But yeah, roll down the window, don't blow it in her face, and I'm not saying she did, but just be smart about it, go about it that way, and if you have the opportunity, just don't do it in the car, okay? So I'm reasonable about that. But, I mean, this is too far, we've gone too far in the other direction here, where, you know, you see something like that, if you hear the backstory, you gotta be a human being, and you gotta go, okay, that was an overreaction. You're gonna make her go through the legal system, and now she's gotta move as a result of this, and no. She's sick! It's her medicine! Let's stop pretending like this one substance, which, by the way, nobody ever overdosed on, this one substance is so bad, it's so much worse than all the other ones, that it's in a special category and, you know, we're going to try to lock you up or we're going to bring you in court because you dared to use your pain treatment around your kids. We got to stop with this. I said it before, I'll say it again. Could you imagine we had the same kind of puritanical attitude when it came to other drugs that we use, even for pain relief, but for other reasons too? So, you know, they use forms of cocaine for some dental stuff. Could you imagine, like, your dentist does it, they bust down the door, and they're like, we're gonna have to bring you to court now. And you're like, what the fuck are you saying? I need this part of the procedure. This is a medicinal thing we're doing here. Or you get in a car accident, you snap your femur. What do you think they give you in the hospital? What is that? What's in the drip that's going into your arm? What do you think that is, huh? Flintstones vitamins? It's fucking morphine, dipshit. You know what that is? That's heroin. That's what it is. I always say, imagine what's going to happen when Republicans find out what a morphine drip is. Oh, we need to ban it. Goodness gracious. We need to get our morals right. How dare we do pain relief by using shit that actually reduces pain? Can't have that. Stop treating marijuana like it's special in its badness.